Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Pasters, and today I want to bring you guys a new type of content. I want to try and do a character review, but I want to give it a little spin because I want to try and review an older character, a character without the uniform, and I want to review it because of the recent introduction of the character in the story. Who I will be talking about, you will know in a second, but first, as usual, I want to open some stuff for you. I will start with the booty boxes, yeah, because I've got some of them recently in the World Boss Ultimate. This is a good one. I recently spent one of those on Silver Surfer, and I tend to not have many of those, so that was very, very cool. Emcron Shards and Phoenix Feather are the worst type of reward I can get. And let me just quickly see if I already opened the chest from the feature shop. I did, so no opening on that front. But let's just jump into character review. I want to introduce you a character review from the older character, and we'll be talking today about White Fox. Recently, she got reintroduced in the story with Wave Heroic Quest because she's the part of the new Agents of Atlas, and I want to bring you guys reviews on characters introduced into that story. So I want to do a review on White Fox, on Crescent and Io because they both don't have their uniforms. I want to do and here's a spoiler in the story, I want to do a review on Dormammu because he was the main villain in the third week of the Heroic Quest. So yeah, and I want to start with White Fox. I have her at level 60, tier 2, non-Urus. Her skills are at level 3 because yeah, the first one, the second one, they don't need level ups. Her fourth skill is at level 6 because of the buffs that she gets, and on level 3 we already have the 5-second charm, so I don't need to level this skill up. So from what I'm looking, I want to open with 5 to get this charm effect, or yeah, and I want to probably proc on the 5th skill. The 4th skill will be the buff one, and probably because of the removes elasticity and bleed damage, I would want to end it with the 3rd skill. I tend to use her in Shadowland, sometimes as a standalone character, and sometimes as the support character. So her set is stage 5 overdrive, and right now she doesn't have any custom gear. And in this series, because I plan to do it as a series, I will give those characters some weaker custom gears because usually I tend to use her as a support character, so that's why I don't need to give her a CTP or a very, very strong obelisk with a proc. So I will just give her some damage procs and clear out my inventory and see how a character can perform on a usual level, because not every player spends tons of crystals to get every character equipped with a CTP. So those will be the most realistic reviews that I can manage, because character usually won't have their Urus equipped in my case, and I will just give them the spare custom gears that I have to see how good they can perform. It won't be their maximum potential, but it will be the most realistic review that I can manage. So I will want, because of the charm, I don't think she needs guard break immunity, so I will just equip her with something like that. Critical damage. Well, let me quickly look into her stats. She has... Okay, so I want to give her probably a critical damage one or a critical rate one. And I will just look into her skill. It's all attack, all speed, and critical rate. So yeah, I will definitely want to give her something with critical damage. And because I have a lot of spurs procs with 140, I will give her a 140 proc. Well, yeah, let's equip this one and we'll see how well she performs on Corvus because of the ignore dodge and the fact that she is a speed character. And because she's physical attacker, I want to also try her out on Proxima. Let me just quickly see. Yeah, she does have leadership, so her passive will be will apply onto her. So that's very, very good. And I will just jump into, well, I have some problem with connection. I don't know why. Okay. I will jump into World Boss, into Proxima. I will try her at stage 20. I don't think with my setup she can do higher stages. I don't think so. But if it will be too much for her, I will just downgrade it 10 stages and we'll see about that. But I will try with level 20 Proxima, and I'm still thinking about Corvus. Probably something around 20 as well. He's easier and she won't have her damage reduced with him, but yeah. Okay, so stage 20. Okay, so she will be our main DPS, physical attacker. So I will give her a, well, as a support. I'm thinking about the support. Yeah, 30% is okay, but I'm thinking who can I bring for her. Well, let's see, as a speed one, I probably used some of those buff characters already. Yeah, that's why I need to get the wave to tier 2 as soon as possible. Okay, I don't have any of those, so I will probably give her a character that will just buff her damage, not as a support but with a team up, so a character like Crescent probably. It's a 5%, okay, and I cannot use her, and I will quickly see, it's 30% as well, to be fair, or maybe I will use Wasp. I will quickly see, because yeah, Wasp will give her a little bit more than this 5% because of her tier 2 passive. No, not tier 2 passive, but okay, so it's only her leadership, so yeah, I don't know about that. So yeah, I will just give her the, okay, werewolf buff. Okay, let's just go with it. I won't. Yeah, I will give her the anti-venom. Probably she doesn't need him because of her fourth skill and the amazing skill on that. But just to be safe, just to be sure, I will bring this character with me on this test, and we'll see how well she performs. To be fair, I do think that she will be able to clear this stage in a reasonable amount of time, because she gets a 60% increase and also the werewolf guaranteed crit. I will just switch to him, yeah, and we'll start up with 5 and probably no damage proc. Okay, no damage proc here. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. So 1 bar of damage. That's very cool. Okay, I had some time, so I used her second skill. Okay, to be fair, it's better than I expected, but I still have some problems with proccing her damage proc. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit late on that, so I will try and do second skill in the between. Okay, and I will just quickly switch because I didn't pay much attention to her bars of HP, so that's why I didn't notice that she is already okay, and Werewolf died without passing the buff, but it doesn't matter that much because her damage is very good. On the stage 20, yeah, I will keep you reminding that it's only stage 20 and my raid level is very high, but if you need a character and you're struggling with lower stages, she definitely can do it for you. Okay, and we'll be closing it with 2 minutes. So, yeah, to be fair, I want to try a higher stage for her because we did it in about 2 minutes. So it looks like she can do stage 30, probably higher. So I am a little bit surprised by it. I thought that 20, we will be doing 20 in about 4 minutes, but well, let's see how well she can perform on stage 30 Proxima World Boss. If she can do a stage 30 Proxima, she can probably do about stage 55, maybe around 40s on Corvus, especially with a support character better than Werewolf, or with better leadership than I gave her, because right now she only gets 30% physical attack, and for example, a okay, so with a character like with leadership, Hyperion leadership, probably I think it's a little bit higher than 30%. So I think she can do stage 55 or 40 of Corvus. So yeah, this is the more reasonable test, stage 30 Proxima. The damage is looking okay, and we'll see how long it will take us to get to the second stage, to the second phase of Proxima, and we will know if she can do it in time or will she struggle. To be fair, the damage proc 140 is not that great, so yeah, with a better build she can probably do higher stages, but as I mentioned, I want it to be the most realistic test in average account test. So yeah, and this time I have a little bit of struggle with timing her damage procs. I have almost maxed her skill cooldown is about 0.5% off, so I didn't think it would be that much of a difference, but it looks like I have some problems with timing it. Okay, and I will quickly switch. And because of the charm, that's why her attack pattern is different than usual. So 4 bars in about 2 minutes. So it doesn't look that impressive. Probably she will struggle to complete this stage, but we'll see, maybe, just maybe. Yeah, and probably if you know the character better than I have, because I don't play her that often, I probably in the last month I played her twice as the character, not as the support character, so that's why my rotation may be a little bit different than the preferable one. Okay, so yeah, and right now I noticed that I can squeeze in the first skill, okay, as well as the second one before doing the fifth skill. So yeah, that also might skew the result a little bit, but I am experiencing the character probably for the first time in the World Boss Ultimate, so okay, it looks like in the second half her damage was better, but it isn't that much better to be impressed by it, and probably because we still have 7 bars, she won't be able to finish this stage in time. So it looks like her damage and her performance tops out about stage 25 with this build. With Urus and higher damage proc and so on, she will be able to do the stage 30, but I want to quickly jump into Corvus, let's say stage 30, because she didn't manage to clear it for Proxima with the same characters, and we need to bring some ignore dodge, because yeah, let's do that, and we will have about 90% of ignore dodge because of her custom gear and because of the free strikers. Those free strikers are not that amazing, so they don't skew the result that much. But let's see how fast she can clear the first stage of Corvus. Yeah, I think because we didn't manage to clear stage 30 of Proxima, stage 30 of Corvus should be okay for her because of the fact that she is a speed type, so her damage isn't reduced, and Corvus is easier world boss than the Proxima, so yeah, let's see about that. Okay, so far so good. Her first 2 damage procs were okay, and we saw the results immediately. I managed to overrun the circles. Recently, I have a little bit of problem with that, so I tend to switch, but I didn't switch this time, and it paid off because I managed to run away from those. So yeah, first minute, 3 bars. Okay, and yeah, I don't want to. Oh, okay, and I'm dead. Okay, so to be fair, I didn't know what happened there, but looking at that damage, she definitely can do it. I will try again, and we'll see if I manage to get closer to the end to give you guys the better test overall. And yeah, let's see. I don't know what happened there because I was too focused on my rotation, to be fair, but probably he dodged my charm. I framed during my charm, and so that's why I slipped. But let's see. Let's see the second test for World Boss Ultimate Corvus Stage 30. Again, start with the Werewolf buff. Yeah, if I correctly enough time her damage proc, the damage is looking very, very good. Not impressive, but okay. Okay, I will just switch. Yeah, I managed to, well, yeah, I will skew the results a little bit because I used the War Machine, but his damage was comparable to White Fox with a damage proc, so yeah, I managed to charm him, so okay, now I need to be careful because he iframed and yeah, I'm dead again. So it's definitely on my part that I am not keeping that much attention on when I charm him because during the first phase after I got him to 5 bars, I was too focused on the fact that I need to switch to notice the fact that I charmed him. So that was bad on my part. But she definitely can do it. But you need to pay closer attention to her. But Proxima, as you saw, was easier, a lot easier for her. So maybe, just maybe, she's better for Proxima than Corvus. But if you can focus and perform well, she can definitely do stage 30 of Corvus, probably a little bit higher, but yeah, overall, I think she is great character, especially as a support one, and recently she will be, and yeah, not recently, just now, she is on lips of people because of the fact that she is compared to Wave and to Arachnite as a heroic quest character. To be fair, right now I do think that she is the best of three, but probably in the future I will bring you guys comparison when I get Wave to Tier 2. And the last thing with White Fox you need to consider is my White Fox is level 60. I didn't bring her to level 70, and on level 70 she definitely can, even with my build, she definitely can do Proxima level 30 that I attempted, and Corvus about 55, 35, not 55. If she could do 55, she would be amazing. But about 35, and if I had the max raid level, it would be a whole different story. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this formula? What characters you want to see? Yeah, me taking the approach and reviewing them. And yeah, till next time, keep on playing.